There's music that'll get your blood pumping. Good morning and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle on this Monday morning after Father's Day. Mona, how was your Father's Day weekend? Right quick.
Oh, it was really great, Clyde. Thank you. It was also my son's birthday, so we did a double duty celebration.
Okay, so I got something for you to celebrate this morning, too. You know how the women on Cincy Lifestyle love them some Jason Momoa, okay, right? Well, Jason's about to... Yes, you do. Jason's about to have a little competition from Jamie Foxx, because word is out now that Jamie Foxx is doing a biopic on Mike Tyson. He's been in training, 100 push-ups a day, 60 pull-ups a day. He's been putting on weight. He's been putting on muscle. There's Jamie Foxx getting ready to do his Mike Tyson biopic. What do you think, Mona?
I'm speechless, Clyde. He looks... he looks amazing. He looks amazing. I mean, he's definitely got the body for it. Yes. Oh, my goodness, Clyde.
Yeah. Fan yourself over there, Mona. Do this. Fan yourself.
I don't think he has anything on you, though.
I love you. You're back in the will. You know, here's the thing. I think Jamie Foxx is a great actor. He's going to do a super job, and clearly he's gotten in shape for this. He says he's adding more weight and more muscle. But I can't get over Jamie Foxx back in the day when he played Wanda.
Me either, Clyde. You are so right. You know, that is right. That keeps him from being slightly off the totally sexy list. Because remembering Wanda from In Living Color, oh my goodness. Yeah, that character was hilarious, but it was not sexy.
Okay, so all those push-ups and pull-ups he did. When was the last time you did a push-up, Mona? For real, for real. Come on now.
Clyde, yeah, for real. I actually do push-ups every single day. That's how I get up off of this chair.
I got you. I do push-backs. I don't do push-ups. I've eaten too much, and it's like, back you go from the table. Well, hey, look. As we forge ahead boldly into our program this morning, you know, nothing clears the head better than a little nature and a long hike. And a great way to do that is taking a trip to Buzzardroost Rock. Join us as Allie takes us to the Edge of Appalachia Nature Preserve to learn more about this trail and its spectacular views.
Hey, I'm Rich McCarty with the Nature Conservancy, and we're here at the Edge of Appalachia's Buzzardroost Rock Trail. The Buzzardroost Rock Trail is over a 4-mile trail. It's one way out and one way back. It gives you the opportunity to see some of Ohio's forest. Also gives you the opportunity to hike through some of our grassland and prairie kind of habitats. The Buzzardroost Rock Trail is one of 4 trails within the Edge Preserve. We also have a section of Buckeye Trail, so there's a lot of hiking opportunities you can do here. We're going to take a hike on the Buzzardroost Rock Trail today and get out to the overlook and see what we can see along our way. All right, so as we walk along the Buzzardroost Trail, we get into some different habitats. It would be great if the butterfly would have landed, but this is a little mint. It's a little native wildflower that you expect in kind of a prairie or a barren opening here in southern Ohio. Downy wood mint would be a name for this. Butterflies, pollinators love it. And you can see behind it, the area here does seem to be open. And again, we manage that in part to try to maintain that opening and maintain the diversity of things you might see when you're hiking the Buzzardroost Trail.
Did you hear that, everyone?
On the trail only.
Stay on the trail.
Got it.
Roger that. Okay, moving forward.
So as you're walking along, one thing to remember is, you know, we as people who walk along, we generally are looking at the ground. You're kind of looking where you're going, right? And that's good. I encourage that. But if you take time to kind of look around at other levels, there's a lot to be seen. So there's certainly a bunch of things going on the forest floor. There could be insects, you know, reptiles, lizards. Kind of look up mid-level too, you know, eye level. So there's a lot of caterpillars, for example, that are feeding and growing on the leaves of these trees and stuff that are at waist or eye level. There are birds certainly moving through the forest. So, but look at him, he's doing some defensive stuff to try to get me to stop it. Oh, now we're just gonna play dead. But to be able to see the geology, to see the rock exposures, and you'll be able to see the different types of rock that all are part of the formation of, you know, the Edge Preserve, kind of why this is here. Buzzardroost Rock being the ultimate geological thing you're going to see when hiking the Buzzardroost Rock Trail. So when you reach this point on the Buzzardroost Trail, you're at the Stewart Grasslands, and this is really just an opportunity for you to, you can take a left and immediately get into some grasslands, some forbs, and out of the forest. or you can take a right and continue to stay mostly in the forest and walk along the cliffs that overlook Ohio Brush Creek Valley. But this is a small loop that will join together again in the forest. And really you can take like the right-hand fork on the way out and the left on the way back. Either way, make sure you take both forks when you get to this point in the Buzzardroost Trail.
All of our hard work is paying off. I know.
All right, so you've hiked the Buzzardroost Trail, and this is what you came for. You've reached the pinnacle. You've reached the end. You are on Buzzardroost Rock. So you have a panoramic view of the Ohio Brush Creek Valley. Clearly, this is a forested section of Ohio, and you can see the wooded hillsides in the distance. You're about 500 feet up from the stream floor here in the valley, and we're on about a 70 to 100 foot high promontory point. This rock is dominated by grasses and forbs. You know, it's kind of an unusual place, sitting here in a forested setting like we just discussed, and that's really what gives rise to this being a special place. The surface of this rock has species that are very unique and very particular to this kind of habitat in southern Ohio. So in addition to having this beautiful view, you know, and kind of seeing some of Ohio's forests, there's a lot of unique and diverse plant life here as well at Buzzardroost.
And Allie joins us now to share a little bit of her experience there. So Allie, what was the thing that you found there that you least expected to find?
Oh gosh, that's a hard answer. Number one, because Rich is just so knowledgeable. The entire hike was probably about 2 hours. Now keep in mind we were also filming, but along the entire way, he was just pointing out facts on facts on facts, and look at this, and let me tell you about that. So it's hard to just say there's one particular thing that sticks out to me, but I will say there were a couple moments. He was talking about something called a cherry millipede. Now, we didn't get to see it in person, but he was saying how they live in that part of the woods, and that if you were to find one and pick it up and shake it and smell it, it smells like cherry. I thought that was really, really interesting. And then he was also talking about another bird called the Carolina Red, and this is wren. And this sticks in my mind because if you've ever heard cheeseburger, 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 that's what it sounds like, and I can't get that out of my head.
The Seinfeld bird.
Yeah. Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger. Yeah. So those were the two big takeaways, and also the view was just stunning.
Hey, Allie, I saw that some of the trails are like 1 mile or 1.2 miles, so it seems like it's doable for people, you know, that of all stages of exercise.
You know, okay, so that sign that you saw, that was almost 3 miles into the trail. So it's the Buzzardroost Rock Trail is about 4 miles. Now, it is doable, though. The paths are pretty clear. I highly recommend, though, wearing good shoes. If you have boots, that's ideal. So if it's a little bit muddy, you're still able to get through. But it's not a 10 climb by any means, but you still need to be kind of active to get through it, but it is worth it, the views.
Right quick before we get away, how long a drive from I-275?
Good question. First of all, the drive is beautiful. Highly recommend doing that anyway. And it's about an hour and a half. It was almost exactly an hour and a half from downtown Cincinnati.
Super. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Before you know it, it will be time for the kids to go back to school, which means if you want to plan a last-minute getaway, now is the time to do it. And we have the perfect destination in mind for you. And right now I want to welcome Max Davidson, the Master Model Builder for LEGOLAND Discovery Center. Thanks for being here, Max.
Well, thank you.
Oh, the Master Model Builder.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, that's every kid's dream job.
It was definitely mine.
And so you were a Lego kid, weren't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've been building Lego for longer than I can remember. It's always been a part of my life.
And so what does it take to be a Master Model Builder?
So it goes through basically the world's most fun interview process ever. So it's a 3-round building competition for the job, where you have basically a theme right before each round that's given to you, and you have half an hour to design something with the bricks in front of you that fits the theme. And they judge based on what you build within that, but also how you interact with the kids in the audience and the parents in the audience. and eventually gets narrowed down to one person at the end of those 3 rounds.
Well, congratulations on that. That is a fun interview.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us, you brought some things with you. Tell us what you brought.
So I brought a few of my favorite things. One of the ones I've made kind of recently is this Wright flyer here. I figured it would be really cool to make something that's part of Ohio's history. So I wanted to try to do as accurate of a scale as I could of their original flyer. I also brought kind of a fun Lego take on another airplane. So I used kind of just the Lego primary colors to make this biplane here. This is always a fun one because you can get a good recording on it. Yeah, it sounded beautiful, by the way. I also have one of my favorite animals, the axolotl. It's a little salamander that was a lot of fun to make. And then I have this computer monitor set up that I loosely based on how my dad's desk looked like growing up. It's because it was something I always spent a lot of time around.
And so how long will it take you to make one of these models?
So it kind of depends on the model. This Wright flyer, this took me basically the course of a whole workday to design and build. Whereas something like the axolotl or the computer desk takes maybe about half a day to do the same amount of stuff for that.
All right. And all of these are pieces that are available through Lego, right?
Yeah, so all the pieces that I use in my workshop, all the pieces that we have in our attraction, are pieces you can also find in the Lego sets that you see in the stores.
So when people come to the Discovery Center, what's the experience like? What do the kids get to do?
So LEGOLAND Discovery Center Columbus is basically the ultimate indoor Lego playground. We have over 36,000 square feet in our attraction. It has 2 rides. It has a 4D cinema where the 4th dimension is like wind and snow and rain effects. We have Miniland, Ohio, which is 1.5 million bricks of iconic buildings throughout Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati. We have 10 different themed Lego play zones, a creative workshop, even a cafe for the parents. It is, there's a lot of really cool stuff that goes on there.
Wow, it sounds really fun. And best part, it's just a short drive away, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're located in Easton Town Center in Columbus. And all the information about like the exact location, or if you need to know anything about ticket pricing or anything, you can find on columbus.legolanddiscoverycenter.com. But yeah, it's a nice kind of central Ohio location so everyone can get in and have some fun with it.
Well, this is absolutely the perfect destination for a last-minute getaway with the kids. Max, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Wow, that looks like fun. Coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, if you have some problem areas on your face or skin you'd like to tighten up, well, we may have a solution for you. We'll talk about the 10-minute Plexiderm Challenge and hear from a couple people who've seen great results. Then, with the weather warming up, it's more important than ever to hydrate. We'll tell you about Body Armor, made with coconut water, and we'll give you some tips on just how to resist that junk food at family get-togethers. This I gotta see. We'll be right back.
Here's a question for you. Have you taken the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge to shrink your under-eye bags and wrinkles? Well, what is it, you ask? Well, watch the reactions of people after they saw the mirror after Plexiderm was applied in just 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow, is that really me? It's a facelift in a jar.
And we have Scott DiFalco here with us to share the secrets of this 10-minute challenge. Thank you, Scott, for talking to us.
Mona, hello from Los Angeles. And are you up for the challenge?
I am so up for the challenge. I've been looking forward to this interview. Yes, absolutely. So what is the 10-minute challenge? For people who may not know.
Well, Mona, you look great. You don't need Plexiderm, but I'm sure your viewers are ready for the challenge. And what I'm doing is I'm going all over the country virtually and telling people if they put Plexiderm's brand new rapid reduction serum on any problem area of their face and wait 10 minutes, that problem area is going to disappear within a few minutes, and the results are going to last up to 10 hours. You're seeing it on your screen right now with our time-lapse video of our new model, Georgine. I call her Sweet Georgine, Mona. She is the nicest lady you'll ever want to meet, and she took the challenge, and what we did is we targeted treated her problem areas around her eyes with the crow's feet, around her mouth with the laugh lines. Now, we sped this up to 20 seconds, but in real time, it was only a minute and a half. There are the results. They are incredible.
And these are untouched videos, right?
They are. My name is not David Copperfield, Mona. These are untouched, unedited, unaltered, and the results are unbelievable. And you're seeing it with the before and afters right now. It's men and women of all ages. They're literally gaining 10 to 20 years on their appearance after the first use. And the reason why this new serum is so effective is because we've added peptides and that magic buzzword ladies love, Mona, collagen, to the formula. So when you're talking peptides and collagen, we're talking moisture and elasticity. So we're going to bind that water to your skin to give you that nice, youthful, glowing look as you're seeing on your screen, but inducing the collagen production for the elasticity. That's really a big deal, Mona, and that's why this product is working so quick, and our new serum is lasting longer. Our prior Cream Plus results were 6 to 8 hours. This brand new serum up to 10 hours.
So we're looking at some more videos, and you're saying this takes 10 minutes. And there is no surgery, no nothing, right?
Right, completely topical. One of the biggest advantages of Plexiderm, no painful injections or expensive doctor visits. And, you know, Mona, I tell people all the time, getting older is great. It really is. They usually laugh at me when I say that. But, you know, you're surviving life, you're conquering life. That's a big deal in this day and age. But fighting those key signs of aging, that are the issue as we get older. But with Plexiderm, we are making it simple because, like I said, it's completely topical. It's working in minutes. It's lasting for hours. And also, it's working with makeup.
All right. And you're saying it washes off at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, that's simple. You can wash it off with soap and water. Like I said, make it part of your daily routine in the morning. But the 10 hours with the results, that's going to get you through a whole work day or even a special event at night.
All right, that sounds good. You've got a great deal for us today. Tell us about it.
Oh, you bet I do. Our biggest discount ever. You and your viewers, Mona, can try Plexiderm now for only $14.95 plus free shipping. The best way to get that deal is to call the 1-800 number on your screen. There's also more information and updates at plexidermtrial.com.
All right, Scott, thank you so much for talking to us today. This sounds like a really great deal.
Great to see you, Mona.
As the temperature rises this summer, are you eating and drinking smart? Registered dietitian Shelly Marie Redmond joins us again with her expert tips to fuel our body and our hydration for the summer. Shelly, it's always a pleasure to have you on.
I am so excited to be here, and I don't know about you, but I am ready to bring in the long days of summer. So you're going to want to grab your pen, your paper. You're going to want to take a ton of notes because we're going to talk summer eats, but first we're going to talk about summer drinks. We need to stay hydrated in the heat. We have to remember hydration helps to regulate our body temperature. It helps to carry nutrients throughout the body. And we want to remember one of the first signs of dehydration is hunger. And a lot of us are really watching what we eat, so we have to stay hydrated. And I am a huge fan of the Body Armor line. They offer the best in sports hydration, and we really want to talk about their low-calorie line, which is our Body Armor Light line. Now, this is a low-calorie flavor burst. Check this out. It's made with coconut water, no added sugar, potassium water electrolytes, and Mom lets me rejoice because there's no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dye. And what I really love about this, it's super convenient. It comes in our bottle, so we can throw it in our cooler. We can throw it in our gym bag. We can take it out with us on our runs or on our bike rides and really stay hydrated. Now, when it comes to eat, because we have to eat. I mean, if we're mowing the yard, we might come in hungry, or if we're at a pool party. I want you to think of fiber. And think about it like this: F, fruit, fiber, and full. Fiber keeps us full. So in particularly, I want you to reach for the fruits that are full of fiber, and that is our berry family. We have our strawberries here. Think blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Those are loaded with fiber, and fiber is going to keep us full to prevent us from reaching for maybe snacks that might be at that pool party or snacks that we might see in our pantry. Reach for fiber instead. Another item that has a lot of fiber that we don't think about is our avocados. You can maybe mash a little dip if you're in the mood for a little dip, maybe while you're watching a movie. Great idea to do.
Oh, I love it. Those sound like really great, fun summer nutritional tips. Any final thoughts, Shelly?
You know, the biggest thing about summer, take advantage of what summer offers. You know, it's going to be a little warmer, so you can grill outside, or if you don't have a grill, you can do your indoor grill. Cook your items super simple. You know, we can keep rid of those heavy dishes. and just do the light grill meats, the fruits, the vegetables, hydrate, and we will win at summer eating.
I love it. And one more time, where can people find more information? And most importantly, where can they pick up some body armor?
Absolutely. So they can find it at your neighborhood Kroger. And of course, you can go to Kroger.com. You can download the Kroger app. And to find out the yummy flavors of Body Armor, drinkbodyarmor.com.
I love it. All right, Shelly, we appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks, Allie. We'll be back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. Plus, have you checked us out on Facebook? I'm telling you, that is where we post all our guest segments and community stories right there. So you can watch them and share them with your friends. So like and follow us right now at facebook.com/Cincy Lifestyle.
Quick look outside right now. We're in summer, and the temperatures are going to feel like it upper 80s today. Coming up tomorrow here on Cincy Lifestyle, we've got a tall order of entrepreneurs or entrepreneurship with a double shot of delicious. We'll go behind the counter at a newly opened Make That Coffee shop. I wish my eyes worked today. Coffee shop in Evanston called Cream and Sugar, Mona. The owners will serve up some wisdom on how they got their business started and their view for the community.
Sounds good, Clyde. And then we have some hot summer must-haves. Lifestyle blogger and mom, Kelly Page, will help us reduce stress, keep kids learning, and make the most out of summer. All that, so much more, tomorrow right here on Cincy Lifestyle. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. We love it when you join us, and reach out to us when you can. Make it a great day. Thanks for watching our video, and if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, we love to say it, make it a great day.